It's a small world after all. All right, so I happen to know somebody, but before I say who I know, I want it to be very known that I knew this person prior to anything that has to do with this drama situation. All right. I've knew him well before this. Okay. And God, I wish I could share my freaking screen. It was here last time. It worked great. I don't know what the hell's going on with Studio. So, a good friend of mine just happened to be re- retained by, you know, I'm embarrassed, y'all. My heart's pounding right now. Yeah. And also, I want to say they have never, nor would I ever put them in any type of position whatsoever to risk their job or their license or their bar. Well, Mitch, I think they know his name. I'll go to my backup if I start getting, signs. But to prove that I have known this person prior to, I'll show one of our texts from August. Okay. I just started. I'm late. I'm very late. I will be late to my own funeral, literally. So, let's see. God, I wish this freaking screen share was working. You know what? I can flip it around to mirror it so that you guys can read it. Okay. So, let me see. Hold on. Can can you read that? Hey, Tiffany. My name is Michael. Your sister said to shoot you a text. It's from August, okay? August. Could you read it? Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying. It's a studio. Hold on. I'm just trying to prove that I knew this person prior to this whole situation. Okay. That's my first goal. Then we'll go from there. Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can do this. Let's focus. Focus. There we go. Can you read it? Mm. Okay. Anyways, I'll read it to you then. But that's from August. That's from August. So I just want to prove that so no one goes spreading around some BS. Okay. Yeah, I'm just showing that I've known him prior to the whole situation. I could read that fine. Anywho, so when the whole invoice was being shared by Kaylee, okay, and that was sketchy. We all knew that was sketchy, and it said 3,500 or whatever. I ended up actually sending him a screenshot of that invoice. I did. I sure did because not only do I know this person, he's a good person, and I don't think it's right for her to blast his firm's name all over her live stream and it's just not okay. It's a money grab for her. So I don't think it's cool whatsoever. I did. Oh, turn it like sideways, you think? It was very baity. And I sent it to him. I don't even know how to even start everything that's on my mind right now. I don't even know how to even start this conversation. Oh, Kaylee. That's cool. She can do that. I'll get you for copyright later, just like you do for me all the time. Oh yeah. So I did send him the invoice that she shared. I did. And I guess I'll have to try to figure out green screen so I can show it. But he ended up saying, I owe you a drink after he received it. I do have his TikTok username, and no, I will not be sharing it with a single freaking soul. I won't. I do have permission to speak about this. I sure do. And thirdly, there seemed to have been a felony that was conducted by Kaylee. And let me see how many people was involved. Because I have all their names, all of them. Let me double check. Let me double check so I have the right amount of people correct. Which also, Gabby, why, or are you even aware? Are you aware, Gabby, that you basically got wrapped into a felony charge by allowing the little Justice League to record a phone call without all parties' consent? Are you aware of that? And why would you let her basically use you as a money grab? That's weird. And that's actually sad. And also, just so you know, Kaylee, since you're over there streaming me and watching, I did send him the recordings of that phone call between Gabby and his paralegal while you and your little Justice League people were also on the phone without their knowledge. They have it, and also a detective has it. Justice League sends me, I know, right? So I did make sure of that because in the state of Florida, that is a felony. And just asking somebody to record a conversation without all parties' consent is a felony. Playing that recording for anybody, knowing that it was not consented by all parties, is also a felony. Just so you know. Merry Christmas. The invoice she showed that looked like it was from some freaking Microsoft Excel is not real. That's not real, no. And I can say that with my whole chest. Would that be three? Three what? The contract that went around is real, yes. Which I've heard the phone call, and the victims, right, are aware that I heard the phone call. And I can say that it was instructed for the remainder of the funds to be paid by Thursday, by the end of the evening. And then a motion was withdrawn by Friday morning. So I can't say that. But that's really all I can say. That's my guess. That's my conclusion, because I don't put people in shitty situations and ask them questions that could ultimately cost them their job. I don't do that, nor would I ever. I'm just saying, was instructed to pay the remaining balance by Thursday. By the end of the day on Thursday, motion was withdrawn Friday morning. I know that. Felony for her, felony for her. Yeah. Which I think Kaylee just she posted a video a few days ago and said something about her not being a criminal. Oh, well, you just haven't got caught yet. That's all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I do know that um that oh yeah. He did give an opinion on Kaylee. Absolutely. And I wish I could share my freaking screen. I really do. Which I'm sure she knows that she wasn't very trusted by the firm at all. They instructed their client to stop talking to her and stop telling her everything. In fact, they actually said, she's not funding your legal fees, so why do you continue to tell her everything? Whoa. Why would they say that? Oh my God. You think so, darling? I wonder. Let me see, because usually I've used screen share before. It's worked fine. Hold on. But I am curious if Gabby was aware that they were recording that phone call. I'm super curious about that. No. Let me try a different port. No. No. Mm. You know what? I bet if I go grab my other charger with the C end, it'll work. I just got here. So basically, I'm friends with somebody that is a victim. Ultimately, he's a victim, and so is his paralegal. And Kaylee and her Justice League orchestrated a whole recording of a conversation without their consent. Um, there's a few things. I'm gonna go grab my other charger though, so I can cast some messages up here and show. Because his opinion, he does have an opinion of Kaylee. Yes. It's a third degree felony in the state of Florida to record a phone call or conversation without all parties' consent. It is a felony. And I did send it to him and I did give it to a detective. I did. I sure did. I don't know. I have never asked him if it was paid off in full. I've never asked any type of questions that would risk his job. Not once, nor would I. I would never do that. The recording was not played on a live. No. The invoice that she showed that looks like it's from some Microsoft Excel is not real. No, that's not real. I'm not saying I'm not saying that that full amount was not paid. I have no proof of that. but I can just say that Gabby was instructed to pay the remainder balance by the end of the day Thursday, and Friday morning a motion to withdraw was put in. I can say that. But I have not asked him any type of information regarding the case or his clients. I wouldn't do that. And I sent him that invoice as well. I did. Yes. Yeah. But I am curious if um if Gabby was aware that they were recording her talking to her lawyer or his paralegal. I wonder if she was. Because if she wasn't aware, then Gabby is a victim too of Kaylee. Huh. Wow. Let me go grab my other charger so I can cast my phone. Because it's a lot more fun when I can show my text. Oh, Lordy. I'll put on some music while I run out there and grab it. Maybe she did know. Maybe maybe Kaylee was just taking advantage of her this entire time. You know, the lawyer wouldn't tell Kaylee anything, so she wanted to make sure she knew everything. Yeah, somebody else does have information on how much money was paid. I'm just saying I would never personally ask that kind of question. Oh, yeah, of course. Terry. What else did I want to talk about? It is crazy. And you want to know what's crazier is I didn't even know until until after the motion to withdraw. I didn't know. And I had been having daily conversations and I guess I never like cared to know who she chose. And then one day it was like crazy coincidence. I was bringing up the phone calls I was getting, the weird ass phone calls. And as soon as I said somebody's name, I got halted and shushed immediately. Basically, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I cannot talk about her. And I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me right now. Oh my God. They subpoenaed the text now thing, and that was like a flop. No go. I give up on it. But I still do talk to the detective, which she also helped me pass along the recordings of this phone call. And I made sure I gave every single name that I'm aware of that was involved. And I got a good handful of real names. So that's helpful. So, I do have permission to speak on this, yes, because unfortunately, he has already been brought to the internet. There's already been a fake freaking invoice typed up, which I don't know, but I think that may have been backtracked on. I don't know for sure, where she was basically stating that was their own invoice or something. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong on that. But he was brought on this app and was basically, you know, it they made it seem like he was paid $3,500 to do nothing but withdraw a case. And it's not okay. I mean, his whole law firm was showed, the address to a law firm, phone numbers, you freaking name it. And me knowing this person and then finding out that, like, recording phone calls with him and the paralegal, just all this shady stuff. All right. Them advising their client not to tell Kaylee anything, stop involving her. She's not funding your attorney fees anyways. I think that's wild because Gabby said Kaylee paid the attorney everything herself. So I think that's a little bit weird that they would say that. I'm just saying. And I truly believe that Kaylee did and is continuing to use Gabby's situation for money. But yet she'll sit over there and trash talk every single freaking person she possibly can. And then she says she's against the bullies, but yet, exactly. She's against these bullies, right? But Haley is the definition of a cyber bully, a narcissistic, manipulative cyber bully. You target innocent people, and then when they respond, you go harder and harder and harder. You've trash talked me for no damn reason just because you were told something that wasn't even true. You started trash talking Feisty and Pink and Darlene and Stacy and anybody you could. And if they even responded, you just kept going and going and going and you pushed somebody so damn far to where it could have ended very badly. And then you try to flip that around too to fit your narrative. Oh, but if this happened to Gabby, they would think it was all a skit. You said the same shit. Shortly after, you started to imply that you thought it was all set up. So, wow, what a hypocrite. Seriously. And you're a freaking nurse, for Christ's sake. It's disgusting behavior. Can't stand it. No, she can't. She could have contacted them if a waiver was signed for them to be allowed to give her information, which clearly that was not done. And I'm assuming strongly advised against. They knew they knew exactly how much she had raised before they received $1 from her, I might add. And they wanted to make sure that Gabby was aware of how much money she had raised to make sure Gabby was not being manipulated. Just saying. Yeah. A nurse that gets off on bullying people and then tries to say that she's bullying the bullies. Please show me where the hell I have bullied anybody. Please show it to me. Whatever minion you had on Facebook today coming after me, I kept asking them, show me proof of where I have bullied anybody. Nothing. Me providing resources to a local person here that clearly needed to get help is not bullying, and I do not regret it whatsoever. She could have done the safety plan and been done and over with. She chose not to. That's on her. She was given things that people would cut off their right arm to have for free, and she chose not to take advantage of it. Exactly, Smoke. Exactly. Let me go grab this other charger so I can try to stream my phone. Exactly. People giving opinion is not bullying. I mean, I'm not saying there isn't some accounts that have taken it a little bit too far, right? Okay, cool. But you don't talk on any of those accounts. You only target specific people because you know it's going to bring you views. You know it. And then you'll say, this behavior is wrong. What they're doing is wrong. But then when they want to flip flop, you are more than willing with open fucking arms to invite them into your little circle. Then it's okay, right? But a month ago, it wasn't okay. Swifty, I'm just saying, you were just talking shit a month ago about her. And now you're like, oh, come on, girl. You can sit with us. Show me everything you got. Come on. Now it's okay. It's all okay now. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Like, what is it? Which one? Make up your mind. What do you stand for? Exactly. All the ones she is embracing are some of the main perps. Don't make no damn sense. Let me go get this charger so I can show these messages. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. Whew. I had some other stuff I wanted to talk about too. I'm forgetting. Work. Hold on, let me see. I know I can do this. I'm sorry, guys, 1 second, because I really want to show some of these messages because I think they're important. Oh, file your little complaint on my live. Oh, goodness. Boo hoo. While you sit over there and frickin' literally say the most vile things about people. Come on. Get your panties out of a wad. You can talk on people all day, every day. So can others. Just shows you're scared. That's all. Why? Oh, she can try to call him tomorrow all she wants. They do not want to talk to you. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to. Go for it, girl. Go for it. They probably will not call you back. The screen share is working. I might have to switch to my damn phone. Hmm. She says, oh God, don't go away. No. I might switch to my phone, you guys. I might get off and go to my phone so I can green screen it. Oh, I'm sure they have caller ID. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. She could, even if she tried to file a complaint against the bar, let's say against him, he has never violated anything attorney-client privileges or whatever it's called, ever. Not once. And Kaylee is not his client. He is allowed to have an opinion on her. Sorry. If you're the one on your your freaking YouTube, because you're not even allowed on TikTok, but yet you're back. But you're the one on your YouTube live showing an invoice, portraying that it's an actual invoice. Exactly. I see. And telling people that you paid them $3,500 that you did and that you raised the funds for her to be able to pay the 3,500. Or were you not aware that was a fake invoice too? Just like maybe Gabby wasn't aware that the phone call was recorded. Did you think that was real that Sean typed up for you? I doubt it. Yeah. There is so many recordings of her saying she funded that attorney. And Gabby as well. Gabby said she had no control over the money and that Kaylee paid it directly to the attorney. Well, I can say that Tuesday, let me look at my little calendar. Tuesday, October 4th, it was said all funds, the remaining funds, need to be paid by Thursday evening. October 7th, is that right? October 7th? Motion to withdraw filed. Okay. Also on October 4th, they say, stop with the Google Drives. Stop. You don't know who all has access to that. Stop telling Kaylee everything. She's not funding your legal fees anyways. Why? Why? And then what's also odd is when people were kind of writing on Gabby a little bit, and she was starting to, like, you could tell she was thinking about saying something. What does Kaylee do? Threatens her right away. Oh, she better not say nothing about me. I'll tell it all. Bully. Bully, bully, bully. And then sits over there and just frickin' continues to attack people for what? For what? It's absolutely insane. Yep, I remember that too. When they were questioning her about money, there she came, right in the box. But you know what? Now that like literally felony charges have been conducted, thanks to Kaylee, because you've made this entire situation so much worse. Literally, you put it into her mind that she didn't have to comply with the safety plan. That was like one of the worst fucking things you could have possibly done in the very beginning. You put that in her head and you continue to feed her delusion that she was being cyber stalked and cyber bullied and attacked by all these people. And you kept feeding into it at one point to where she's like on the phone or something with you on a live. And she's like, "You're right. I need to go hide or something." And you fucking backed that up. And you're a nurse. The screen, yeah, I guess, but it's not letting me share my screen anyways. Well, to be fair, everything I have, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing illegal about it. I may have been arrested and been to jail over a decade ago, but you can bet your ass I do not live like that at all anymore. I have PTSD from jail and I will never go back unless it's to protect my fucking kids. Oh, that's fine. She can be all she wants. I have permission to talk about this, so probably should not have I don't know, showed his law firm and all the invoicing and said this and said that. Probably shouldn't have done that. Especially when he literally told her to stop involving you, and you are very aware of that. That will be on him and his paralegal to file charges. A detective is aware. I know that. Right? She should have, because she made the whole thing worse. She did. I'm not saying Gabby does not have bullies on this app, but that's not what I'm saying. And to be quite honest, trolls come along with social media. Everybody has a troll. And I think everybody that has a page and makes content has had people make edits of them or troll them in the comments or go over to Reddit and run their mouth and say vile ass things, which Kaylee, I don't know what is up with your followers' obsession with my teeth, but these are my real teeth. What the hell is wrong with y'all? I don't get it, dude. Every time. Y'all always have something to say. Tiffany and her dentures. Well, thank you. I think that's a compliment, actually. I don't know. God. But anywho, you're a nurse, right? You're supposed to know all this stuff about mental health. You should know. You about pushed somebody over the edge, which was wrong. You took zero accountability for it. Zero. You didn't even say sorry. You didn't. Instead, you flip the narrative around to blame it on somebody else or act like it was a skit or it was this or it's all Pink's fault. She brought him into this. You're out of your damn mind, dude. You are an abusive, narcissistic, manipulative, I don't even know, bully. That's the best way to describe you, literally. And eventually, when you're done with Gabby, you're going to flip on her and do the same thing you've done to every single creator that you've mingled with over however long. Yeah, her deep dives that she didn't even do. She didn't even do. Yeah. I mean, she started running her mouth on everybody that she's targeting now or still targeting now. She talks about Gabby more than fucking anybody. More than anybody. Literally is inserting herself, but then was calling everybody weird for inserting themselves. And if you respond, she just goes harder and harder. It's fucking nuts, man. It's so crazy. It really is. And it didn't even have to like, I don't know what fucking point she was trying to prove at all with this whole thing that she's doing. I really don't. I don't know what the point is. I don't know who asked her to look into this situation. I had never even really I've never heard of her prior to it. And then I heard, with her friend, what what was it? Homebody. I watched that and I was like, damn, I mean, good for her for calling out this person that she thought was her friend or whatever. And then all of a sudden it's just like, girl, you have a very good act because you can act like one person, come off one way, but the person you've been being these past few months, yuck, yuck. Yep. She's probably making more fucking money than she has ever made since she has got involved with Gabby. Literally. And then she convinced all of her followers to donate money. Let's help this girl. She's being bullied. And yet you sit there and you bully people. Literally. That's what you do. I watched some of her old videos. I thought she had pretty decent content. I did. Like her lives were not that bad. Now I can't watch her. I can't. I cannot sit there and listen to somebody talk about other people the way that she does. I can't do it. Even if I don't like the person, I still can't listen to her talk about them that way. I can't. Gabby did get played. Absolutely. Absolutely. And now y'all, Gabby, thank Kaylee for getting you wrapped up in a felony charge. Real smart. Smart, smart, smart. Oh yeah, I fucking wish scruples. Real smart. But you know what? I can say, even if I feel like it's shitty. I feel like it puts Michael in a tough spot. But as for his paralegal, mm, I have a very strong feeling he is not going to give a fuck and he's going to want to see it to the fullest. And I think it's a fucking shame that he was even put in this position. I really do. I really do. But you're so fucking nosy. You have to know everything to the point where you are involved or asking for people to commit felonies just so that you know everything. It's like you literally, I'm sorry, she did manipulate Gabby, bro. She did. She took advantage of her mindset and fucking ran with it and coached that girl and told her what to do. Do this, don't do this. If you do this, I'm going to do this. Bro, she has gotten worse. The whole situation got worse. A fucking nurse was telling her, you don't have to do a safety plan. That's voluntary. What? What? Bro, it is voluntary in a way, but you're going to do that safety plan whether you like it or not. It's just unless you don't care, you don't tell somebody that. You don't put that in their mind and then feed into, oh, you're being stalked, you're being bullied. Also, most of her bullies are her own fucking following. And Kaylee, you actually bully her. You do. You take advantage of her. You sure the fuck do. And she's terrified to speak out on everything she knows or everything she's being blamed for that you actually did because you threatened her. You're threatening this person that you're allegedly defending or have been defending. You're actually blackmailing her. To be real, you are. I know. Yeah. It's just crazy. And I'm sick of seeing people torn apart, like, and just like the narrative switched around so bad. And the flip flopping going on, like, God. Yes, Kimberly, I agree. That is a perfect statement. Yep. Well, that's a good one, Feisty, because she was. Chance, he's doing okay. His stitches are a little bit swollen, though. Like, not all of them, just some of them on the hind leg a little bit. But he's going back on, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday. Right. Yep. Yeah. She bullied somebody to a point that it went too far, way too far, and then still did not take any accountability. None. Look what she did to PPP. I mean, seriously. She literally blasted that girl's childhood trauma on the internet for fucking money and views and clout. Literally the definition of a bully. And then tried to find every damn excuse in the fucking book on why it was okay for you to do so. Oh, well, you brought up me, so I'm gonna bring up you. What the fuck is that? Are you 12? Are you in fucking middle school? God. Ugh, I could go on and on about that whole thing. Yeah. Nope. Feisty did not go after her first. Tried talking to her. So did Pink. Pink tried talking to her too. Feisty was in a live with Kaylee and her brother, which her brother was super rude and cocky pretty much the entire damn time. And Feisty still showed respect. And where did that get her? Still attacked because your view count started dropping. So you're like, oh, let me trash this person. Let me get them views up. That's what you did. She does. She's a spoiled little brat. You could tell it. She's probably been told, she probably has never been told no. Literally. You can't talk to her. You can't have an adult conversation with her. She deflects the entire time and twists it around the entire damn time. But man, I wish I could have showed my screen. I don't even care if she would have screenshot it, to be honest. Maybe I'll read a couple things. I'll choose wisely. Oh, Kaylee's already trying to twist my words around. Good thing this is recorded. Oh, I will. I'm actually going to share something totally off topic of her. You're good. Oh, Lord. I can just hear it now. I feel like we should take bets. All right, what's Kaylee gonna try to say? Hmm. What story is she gonna try to twist around from this live stream? Right? Oh yeah. I'm gonna call and I'm gonna report to his firm. I'm going to go for his license. Look at Tiffany inserting herself in something that has nothing to do with her. Bitch, I knew him before y'all fucking knew him. So it does involve me. She already said that. Oh, look at that. No, I didn't have to call him. I mean, I have no I can go bang the paralegal, I guess. I'm a single woman. I could if I wanted to. You know, she makes a lot of sexual jokes. It's a little bit weird, like with Feisty's husband and stuff and everything else that she says. Are you good over there? Are you just like into that kind of thing? What's it called? Cuckold or something? What is that called? Oh God. Here's one. Are you going out tonight? Sit in? I don't know. Taking my son trick or treating. Oh, nice. I love that. Are you going out after? I said, probably not. I'd regret it for a solid 2 days. You should come out tonight. It's gonna be a good night. I said, yeah, the weather has been super nice. All depends on how trick or treating goes. Said, but I'm a homebody, I swear. There's nothing like a good movie or binge watching Netflix after a good home cooked meal. But it is Halloween. Oh, Lord. Yes, I have given everything to the detective, to a detective, and to the victims. They have it. just saying. What else did I want to talk about though? There was something else. But I really do want to know if Gabby was aware. Gabby, can you let us know that? Can you let us know if you were aware? Oh Lord. Do I look drunk, you guys? Kaylee thinks I'm drunk. I do have a little bit of anxiety. I'm a little bit giggly. On life, baby. No, I don't. She likes to hate on me, you know, for no reason. She was literally hating for no reason from the get. Oh, thank you, Mitch. Yeah. I'm either drunk or whatever else she says. Coca-Cola head, I guess. I don't even drink soda. TikTok shop is great. My little like section I have on my profile where I have all the things that I like a lot. Great choices over there. Well, you are wrong, Kaylee. That is not who is messaging me. Aw. You got a fake little crash out. Oh, darn. Shucks. They seen right through ya. They didn't like how much you changed. Isn't that a bitch? It's okay. Anyways, I think it's important to, you know, I really think it's important for Gabby to speak on if she was aware that that call was recorded. I know she was aware that she was on the phone with the Justice League, but I want to know if she was told she was going to be recorded. Don't say that. God, she'll take that serious. Oh no. Who recorded Kaylee? I don't exactly. Feisty. Good point. She shouldn't have had anyone on that call at all. No, I think she has other stuff on Gabby, and I think Gabby is scared to speak out on her. I really do. I really do. Kaylee made it very clear. She better not say anything about me. I'll tell it all. She made that very damn clear. You are blackmailing and threatening her. Yep. That is definitely blackmail. Yep. A lot of people, yeah, if I see a lot of people have picked it up. They really have. They have noticed it. Even people that are not Team Gabby have noticed how much she has been taken advantage of. Am I glitching? Let me know. Mm-hmm. Sound bites and then the DD. Yep. And then kept asking for proof, and people would show her proof. And then she would say, "Where is the evidence? Where is the proof?" I tried sending her mod stuff. I see it. That's so weird that it wasn't working. And then next thing you know, I was being targeted. Oh my God. I have a very, very strong feeling Gabby way overshared with her. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, he got money for sure. I can say on Tuesday, let me go back. Doo-doo-doo. Tuesday, October 7th, there was a phone call recorded between Gabby and the law firm that was retained. It was recorded without all parties' consent, which is a felony offense in the state of Florida. It's actually a very serious felony. Very, very serious. They don't play about it at all. And in that phone call, which I sent it to the victims that are, you know, in the phone call. And they said that the remaining funds that were due needed to be paid by Thursday evening. And they even said, "I know we gave you until the 7th, but we're going to need the rest of those funds by the end of the day on Thursday." And then they say, "Stop telling Kaylee everything. She's not even funding your legal fees." And then they say, "Are you aware Kaylee has raised over $2,000? Are you aware of that?" Huh, it's weird. Yes, that information was only heard because that call was illegally recorded. And it just so fucking happens that I know the person I know so that I can provide it to them. Just like I provided the fake ass invoice Sean made you. I do have it, and I did provide it to detectives at Cape Coral Police Department and the attorneys and the paralegal, to which I was informed the attorney and the paralegal would review it together in private. It's her BFF, Sean. Which, I mean, even when she first showed that invoice, I know she immediately seen owing, and you could tell she got nervous right then and there. But what I still don't understand is why do all of this and then continue to attack people, but just keep like what is your goal here? What is your goal? That's what I want to know. You claimed your goal was to help Gabby, but in fact, you've made it a whole lot worse for her. At least I offered resources to her that could actually have helped her if she would have, you know, used them. Yep. I know she has made more money now since she got involved with Gabby than she probably ever has. I don't know that. I'm going to say I assume that. But I hope Gabby's followers follow up with Gabby and ask her, "Did you know she was recording you talk to your lawyer? Lawyers? Did you know she was recording you talk to your lawyer? Lawyers? Did you know that, Gabby?" Hmm. Yeah, I just got a thing that my internet. Oh no. Mm, hold on. I'll just reset on my phone. It's probably the studio, to be honest. And then I can open boxes. Anybody got anything they want to add in before I go to bed? Oh no, I probably glitched on the worst face ever. All right, I'm gonna hop on my phone. Oh, that was weird. I'm gonna go on my phone and open up some boxes. I'll be right back, y'all. And then maybe I could green screen something. Be right back. Somehow.